maybe it was your past life. Maybe,
dude, that's exactly what I think. I
maybe
think
that's just how you died, trying to save your kids. You fucking just raising them above the water while you're drowning.
Right, bro? Like, fucking, they definitely didn't survive if I drowned, sadly.
We all died, but...
Right, yeah, bro. Fucking fine, though. Like, some fucking falcon came and scooped them up and saved them. Like, dude,
It was actually the aliens.
It was the aliens that saved them.
They implanted that memory into your brain.
How I should have known. Should have known. It was the damn aliens. What's up with that? You look more into politics than I do. I've heard that they're supposed to be talking to the government's supposed to be telling the country about aliens soon. What's up with that?
Well, I don't really follow politics that heavy. I mean, I kind of hear shit every now and again, and obviously through like Tristan and Noah, I hear a lot of my shit from. But a lot what I've recently seen about like the alien stuff is during like the COVID relief bill, they had snuck in. It was like 160 days. The CIA and FBI had to, or like whoever it was that they were attacking, to release information about the UFO. Mm-hmm. And so like over the last like couple months, they've been like slowly like feeding us little bits and pieces, saying this video here is of a real unidentified Air Force or aerial.
Wait, unidentified flying object.
Craft.
I think it's unidentified flying object. UFO?
Well, they've actually changed it from UFO to like UAC or something. How are
they gonna change a word after years of it being called something?
Well, it's trying to get rid of the stigma behind UFOs, you know. I mean, apparently
they're not changing no stigma. They're fucking alien flying saucers, man.
Do you believe in aliens though?
I don't believe in the standard alien. I believe that like you've already seen Parasite. Yeah. So like I believe in aliens of like almost that nature. Like there's definitely some like there's like trillions of life forms outside of our solar system.
There just has to be. I don't see any other way that
outside of the Milky Way galaxy, bro. It's not fathomable to even think. Like you know what I mean?
You can't imagine it.
I feel like it's stupid to say that there's no aliens out there. Like there's not another living being outside of it because there's.
I find it very hard to. How could there possibly not be any other type of life?
Like, that makes no fucking sense to me. Yeah, like how there's people... Because, again, not even just that, but, like, because we're a solar system, right?
Yeah.
Outside of our solar system, there's, like, trillions of other solar systems in the Milky Way galaxy.
Yep. And then out of the Milky Way galaxy, there's other galaxies.
There's hundreds and thousands of more galaxies with trillions of more little solar systems. So how are you going to tell me that you couldn't possibly believe in these things? Like, now, them making it their way to us... That's the hard part for them, because like,
I just don't understand how they can't even accept the possibility that there could be, like, not even that there possibility that there even could be. Like, how could you deny it?
No, you can't deny it. That would be like looking into a fucking supermarket window and being the doors are locked and like the windows are tinted, and it's like there's no groceries in there, and it's like, but you saw them during the daytime.
Like, nah,
they disappear at night. It's like you just saw them.
Yeah, dude, you know what's kind of worrying though?
What?
Is, you know how we got that one signal like in the 80s or 70s or something, that we got like a sound signal that was like from space?
I remember, I've heard about that.
And you know how we've been kind of throwing out our signal out there trying to contact other... I can't remember who it was who brought it up to my attention, but if you think about it, it's like, it's cool and the idea sounds good that you're like trying to contact other life forms through like the signal you're sending out. Mm-hmm. But it could also be sent to like a bad like species that maybe like they're like, oh, there's a signal to like a lower IQ, not fully developed space intergalactic organization planet. Let's go fuck them up.
Or let's go use them. Yeah, like, let's go manipulate them little retards. Yeah, like no,
get enslaved or fucking just destroyed, you know, whatever.
No, yeah, exactly. Like that's it would be like how, you know, before everybody was colonized and everything, you know, all like, you know, the Columbus and all the other bullshit. Like when they found countries, they would find these countries
and there'd be people here.
There'd be people already here. Like you're not colonizing shit. You already found people. It's already been found.
It's like, hey, bro, it's like we've actually been here for a couple 100,000 years.
And then they're just like, who you gonna tell? They're like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like,
he's like, what you gonna do, bro? We got guns and you have an arrow.
Exactly. So, like, that's gonna be exactly what happens to us with our dumbass. We're gonna be like, oh, hey, come over here. Come over here. We've got amusement parks. And they're gonna pull up and they're gonna be like, dude,
what's up, bro?
We don't need your fucking amusement park.
It's like, I'll kill a boar for fun.
Like, yeah, They're like, y'all are dumb. Like, they would like take us all and enslave us, and then we're just sitting here feeling like, damn, maybe we shouldn't have shot out that signal.
Yeah, I mean, another reason I think is because, like, bro, honestly, humans, I feel like would just attack and try to kill like any alien species that came because we're such an aggressive, like, tribalistic species.
We're definitely aggressive and very, like, what is it? We're defensive. So like we're too scared to get hurt. So we'd rather
hurt first.
We'd self-inflict before, like, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill this person so they don't have a chance to kill me.
Yeah.
Which in like retrospect is like,
now you got that whole family against you instead of that one person.
Exactly. So it's like you fucked up. You know what I mean? When like you got a very valid point because that's very, very common in the human species is like, not knowing any fucking better. So like hopefully,
because I mean we also still attack ourselves. Because an advanced species like that, they've probably gotten past the point where there's like self-genocide and self-harm within their own species.
Oh yeah, there's definitely species out there that are so evolved. Like again, just like the process of evolution. So like again, I wish it would happen with the human species, but that's like never gonna happen. Fucking there's too much like PC going on, too much like
political correctness,
too much like acceptance. I mean, don't get me wrong, acceptance is nice and all that stuff, but like at the same time, it's like the depression thing. I've had this talk, and it's like kind of fucked up, but at the same time, it would help in the long run. Because like, if you say you have a known disease, like your family lineage is like prone to liver cancer,
yeah,
or you're prone to fucking heart murmurs, or you're prone to literally getting like thyroid diseases. Don't have babies, nigga. Like, die. Bro,
see, look,
like,
all right.
No offense, but don't have any kids, dude.
I see where you're coming, and I can understand it. And obviously, theoretically, if you just took all the people with, like, obviously, like you said, like the genetical traits and like the diseases passed on through the lineages, and people with like AIDS or some shit. I mean, it's fucked up. I mean, who knows if it really work out? But like at the end of the day, you can't really. Who gets to really decide who gets to live or not, just based on like you just happen to be born with that. Is that your fault?
It's not. I never said it was their fault.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part because it ain't their fault.
Yeah, and there's not much they can do.
You gotta take
an L for the.
You gotta take an L for the whole race, bro.
For the species.
To
survive.
Exactly. For the bigger cause, it's like one man must die. In this case, hundreds and thousands of people must die.
For the billions.
For the billions to survive later on, because. Not just that we're overpopulated and we're wasting our resources on like vegetable people. Like, like that's a whole other thing. Like, you have a kid and your kid is like gonna be on fucking machines forever and always. Yeah. Let that baby die. Like,
honestly, like if they came to me and I was like conscious enough, they're like I can't move, and they're like, all right, you're gonna be in a machine on a tube for the rest of your life. I'm like, bro, just pull the fucking tube out, bro. Kill me,
bro. Just pull the plug, dog.
Me personally, I would not want to live a vegetable life.
That's not a life to live. That would be like if this is the point I make, and this is usually what I say to people when they're arguing to me, and they're like, "You have no empathy, you're mean," and I'm like, "All right, well, say we were living in like the 1600s, bro.
Yeah,
we ain't got no machine. Nobody's gonna stick a tube down your baby's throat, G, because we ain't got time or resources for that because we're going to get pillaged tomorrow by some Vikings. Okay, so you know what? If it wouldn't have happened back then, we shouldn't allow it to happen now." Because it's like you're just delaying the inevitable. That would be like me buying a fucking PlayStation 4 or a PS5 now. They're already we're fucking in the future now. So we buy a PS5, and my PS5, we get home, bitch is like wired with viruses.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I already spent my money on it. I'm not gonna take it back. That's how these people sound to me. That's how stupid these people sound to me.
Wait, so explain that. So you said. I'm trying to understand your analogy.
My analogy here is like that's their baby. Their baby's the virus-ridden PS5.
Okay.
So they just. Okay. I understand. Like I just sat in line for this PS5. I just put in time and effort for this PS5. I just waited all these pre-orders out. Blah 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 blah. And my PS5 is riddled with viruses. I'm not gonna take that L, bro. I'm gonna send it back, no matter how. I don't care if it takes me another 3 weeks to get my fucking games to play. I'm not gonna just be like. I'm happy with it, and then play for fucking 10 years on a virus-ridden PS5 for it to die in 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, start over! Bro, it's like, someone's got to say what needs to be said. I'm not the hero y'all want, but I'm the hero y'all need.
I get where you're coming from, and I can agree on some points, but I mean, obviously, there's different situational, like, standards for each obviously situation where obviously the emotional connection, the wealth, how much money you have, in each individual person, what they're willing to go through and what they have. And I mean, at the day, like as a baby, like I said, you can't really do anything, and there's always gonna be like throughout the human generation, even if we do just do that, and let's say a couple generations later we get rid of all that stuff, there's still gonna be people that are born with genetic.
Wow. Not if we like again pull the evolutionary card and do it ourselves and cut off all the people that have genetic defects. They're not going to cause anymore.
But it's not all genetic defects are based off of bloodline or passed down from parent to.
What causes them?
Just being made in the embryo. There's something that goes wrong. You misplace something while you're getting created.
Don't drink. Don't smoke. Take prenatals. Bam.
Well, even that, like, I mean,
really?
Even in just the normal, natural, like, animal kingdom, there's a lot of times, like, animals will just come out deformed for no reason.
Don't they die, though?
Well, yeah, because they're not intelligent like
exactly. No.
But no. Fuck those lions.
Right? No, but that, he pretty much answered my main point right there, is because if we were a natural species that didn't, help each other and didn't go out of their way to do the fucking most for for another one of our kind that can't take care of themselves. Yeah, because like it's the compassion that gets us killed. Curiosity killed the cat. Compassion killed the person. And that's as simple as that. Because if you're out here caring about someone that can't care for themselves, you're fucking up.
Well, also at that point, you see multiple times where there's a lot of people taking care of someone who's sick or ill, and they spend a lot of their time too, and at that point, you're dragging down two people instead of just one. So the person taking caring is also having to stress and deal with all how you're safe.
And now, because of the stress and because of like not being able to sustain their normal life, they're going to be more susceptible to virus. Now, boom, they're sick too. Now you got two worthless numbers. So now it's like you done fucked up. You done made a goof, man.
And it sucks because obviously you want to take care of the people you care about and make them feel better. But when it comes down and it's actually affecting your own health in itself, it can. Like my thing is at the end of the day, like your own self happiness should be
number one.
Generally, number one above everything else.
Don't get me wrong. There's times where like because I do, like I've said, I do have a fiance. So the way I think of it, and like I have moments where I'm selfless and I care more about them because like that. That's what you have to do at times.
Being a human.
That's what you have to do at times. But then again, even though there are times where you put them ahead of yourself, like. I'd say there's like 90% of the time it should be about you. Like if you don't have a significant other, it should be you, bro. Yeah. Like don't waste. Like if I didn't have the person I was with now, I would not be putting. Just like you knew me before I had my fiance. I did not put fucking effort towards like shit if it didn't bring me money or like happiness. If it didn't bring me money or happiness. Bitch, I wasn't doing it. And 80% of the time, if it wasn't money, it wasn't bringing me happiness. So I wasn't going after it. I'm not going to lie to you. So it was like, a lot of people took that shit personally. Like, they'd be like, oh, like, you're a cool-ass dude. I want to hang out. And I'd be like,
no.
Are you, like, what are we going to be doing? Are we going to be making money or are we going to be fucking off doing nothing? Because, like, if, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm not in an area, or an environment where I'm constantly bettering myself,
improving yourself,
then why in the fuck am I there? Why, and every single one of you all listening to this should be asking yourself that, because it's like, unless you're already a fucking millionaire or I don't care where you're, if you're healthy and you're happy, say you are complacent and happy where you are in life, good for you.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Do your thing. But I strive to be humble enough to respect where I'm at, but I'm never going to be satisfied where I'm at.
Yeah, you're not going to stay stagnant.
I will never. Like, I'm always thankful for the things I have, but I'm never going to be, again, like, I'm never going to be satisfied with what I have, because I always want more. I'm always going to want better. I'm always going to want to, get more tomorrow. Like, I mean? It's there's new stuff constantly happening, so it's like you gotta adapt and just get better and better every day, or else you're just fucking gonna get left in the past. Like,
yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want to stay stagnant, and you should always be wanting to better educate yourself and better yourself in general. Like